Bill Burr in studio today as well, Anthony.
Hi, Angel.
How you been?
What's going on?
Well, we're
Headphones are flying all over. It's tangled in his chair.
we're playing clips from this Sue Johansson, Bill.
You ever hear of her? Some Canuck old woman, grandma.
No.
She does a sex advice show, pretty graphic, on the Oxygen Network. You watch much Oxygen?
No.
If Lifetime isn't gay enough for you, then you go to Oxygen, the Oxygen Network. I don't even think I've passed it by on my cable. Have you ever stopped on the Oxygen Network?
I just look at that.
Wow, imagine a commercial. Coinky-dink.
Is it one of those channels that it's like half the time it's on and then the other half it's like
something else?
ESPN3 or something?
Wow,
I get really confused sometimes
mix.
with my cable system. I don't know. I really don't know where the Oxygen
I don't even know
channel is.
where it is. Yeah.
But
what
she's
it
like
is.
what, some Canadian Dr. Ruth kind of thing?
Yeah, but
She's a
she's
grandma.
like, she realized she
Yeah.
had to take it to the extreme. So where Dr. Ruth would normally go, I don't talk about things like that, you know, like really doesn't get that graphic. This granny just doesn't care.
She picks up.
Stick it up the ass. She's like really graphic. Picks
Nice.
up the slack.
Yeah, we're in the middle. We should start from the beginning so Bill is with us here. She's talking about if size matters, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh.
A question a lot of ladies want to know.
And the other thing that's important for you to know is that the top 2/3 of the vagina really has no nerve endings.
Right.
You know, when you're wearing a tampon, can you feel it?
No.
No, because there's nobody home up there. So, you know, having a big penis banging around in there really isn't much benefit. The only thing is that there's that feeling of fullness, of containment.
Right.
You're aware that something is there, but
Fullness. Containment.
You're aware that something's there.
Yeah.
I sense that there's a large member.
There's a disturbance in the vagina. I sense a disturbance. I sense a fullness.
But isn't that part of what's good about having size?
I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking for the lady, it's a huge turn on knowing you're getting railed by a huge one too.
Yeah. Yeah, and when you pull out that huge hog and she sees it, that's part of it. You don't want this little stub.
Yeah.
I think it definitely matters to them because anytime anybody of any sort of size, they see it, they lose their minds.
Yeah. There
Anytime
you
they
go.
go to those, what are those Chippendale clubs that I've heard about?
Right. See? The girls go there. They don't want to see little things.
Exactly. There's
wanna
no
say,
average guy coming
"Howdy."
out there. Yeah, no, everybody
Yeah.
comes out there is packing.
That's it. They
So
want
it
to see a
definitely
guy
matters.
dressed as a cowboy come out and rip his pants off and go, "Hello, I'm Ben Sparks." Shake their hand, whip his cock.
Ben's cock probably only gets half hard all the time. He just reminds me of one of those guys. His cock will probably he'll just hold it like to keep it from dangling, but it's just so big you
If
don't
the
even
body
notice.
has decided any more blood and he'd pass out.
Yeah,
You just
Ben
get a limited
Sparks
supply.
is packing?
Oh, it's awful.
Well, what a fucking dilemma for a woman, huh?
It's been an ongoing thing. Jimmy and I think he's packing.
We don't know
But we're
what's
not-
going on.
Yeah.
It's just a massive lump down between his legs.
We're not sure if he just has one of those big balls
Huge
or
balls,
something.
or if he's got a huge
Had a hernia?
mule.
Maybe he had a hernia.
Hernia.
But you have to look at it. It makes him so uncomfortable. He just covers it with his little hands.
Oh, he's all
Hides it.
ashamed. When he comes in here, we all stare at it, and he gets all ashamed and puts his bottle of whatever he's drinking in front of it or newspaper. Very shamed
Yeah.
by his
Yeah,
huge
no,
hog.
see right there, I would think that maybe that's a big ball.
Yeah, you think
Because-
it's nuts?
Yeah, no, because I would think that there's a confidence, a swagger
Yeah,
that comes with packing. I don't think
that he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Not if it caused you trouble, though. Not if a gym teacher would poke it and go, "Did you steal something?" And kind of feel it and touch it. My friend Marvin had a security guard because Marvin had a big cock. We were stealing Star Wars figures, and the guy searched us. But Marvin, I guess, had a huge bulge, and the guy asked me to leave the room. I remember he asked Marvin. He goes, "Pull your thing aside, like your shorts aside." We were really young. He wanted to make sure that he didn't have any Star Wars figures in there.
Yeah, nice.
Old
kind of an
Boba
odd-
Fett cock.
I was going to say, that's kind of an odd-shaped cock.
And then he had me leave the room. The security guy had me leave the room.
Yeah.
So there's something creepy going on there.
Did you peek in?
No, I didn't think twice until many years later. That I'm like, wow, that was kind of. I didn't,
Good.
at the time.
Security guard sucking on Jabba the Hutt's head.
Little carbon freeze all over his face.
Let's go back to the clip here, boys.
is there, but it's not that it's highly exciting. Now, there are penis augmentation toys, and I don't have any of them here, but they're like a sleeve that slides over the penis.
Oh, I see.
And that makes the penis feel bigger in your vagina.
Oh, okay.
The problem is, for him, it covers his penis completely, so he doesn't get any sensations of thrusting.
How awful is your life when you have to put what is like a toilet paper roll over your cock to make your woman feel good? That's got to be really awful.
I know it's small, but I can augment it.
Augment it for you.
With
I'll
this
augment
device.
this one, baby. You're going to love my augmentation.
You got to break that out of the drawer and
Yeah, there was
put
one
it on in front of her.
There was one that I saw once in, I think it was the back of Swank magazine.
Yeah.
And it's like a piece of a dildo. Looks like about 3 or 4 inches of dick, and then the rest of it is like a thick-skinned condom that rolls down over your dick. So you'd put this tip on your tip, and then roll the rest down over your dick, and now you have this, what amounts to a dildo that's filled with half of your dick.
Wow. How small are you where you have a dick and you still need a strap-on?
You still need a strap-on. That's pretty much it. It's a strap-on that goes over your dick.
Wouldn't she just be laughing at you?
Oh, of course.
You look just silly.
Silly with that thing.
That's got to be a mood kill. You're like fucking it really well. It's like, oh, quick, augment it.
Augment your cock.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just get a dildo and just use it with your hand? You still maintain some of your manhood, you know what I mean? Rub it out with your
left there.
2 little fingers. Give yourself a little one.
She's laying back with pleasure finally, and you're just staring at her, wondering what her throat would look like open as you shove it in and out of her.
In and out, in and out.
Hit her for needing that.
Oh.
So he'd use that after he's ejaculated or something like that.
Oh, all right.
What about using a vibrator?
Never tried it.
Well, now, think about this. Is your partner fairly open-minded and fairly liberated?
Somewhat.
Okay. What if you had intercourse, okay, he ejaculated, and then you got out your handy-dandy little vibrator, and he would use the vibrator on you for vaginal stimulation?
Yeah, that just says you can't satisfy me.
Yeah.
You finish up and then...
that's going to happen.
Finish up with the disgusting thing you do and then make sure you take care of me.
At that point, we're reaching for the remote and then turning on ESPN. Yeah, no, really. We're going to help you out now. That's what I do now.
How would your woman feel after you had sex if she had an orgasm, if you're just sit back and then you like hollowed something out and fucked it right in front of her? That would bother a woman, I think.
I'm going to bring in a blow-up doll now and just start humping it on the bed here next to you.
You put this cheese in the microwave for 40 seconds and then hump it while looking at a picture of anyone. You.
Try that.
You could try that. How about there's a new toy out. It's not exactly new. It's called a strap-on. And the one that...
What the hell? What? Did she say new toy?
Yeah.
For her.
And then debunked it a little bit, saying, well, not that new.
Yeah, but how she gets away with it is like she's just so old that even there's nothing arousing or even interesting about it.
No.
And you take out your handy-dandy little...
Handy-dandy. Oh.
She sounds like she's talking about antiques, trying to figure out like how much they're worth.
Yeah. This is great. This is a handy-dandy. This is new. It's an old friend of mine, Eli Whitney. It's called the Cotton Gin. Break it out and use it. Brand new item.
You show up at that traveling road show where they kind of tell you how much your shit is worth. Yeah. She lifts her dress up, it's strapped on. It's made of wood.
Signed by Teddy Roosevelt.
That I saw that impressed me is like this, but it has a strap that goes around your thigh, and the strap has got a hole in it. So this is on his thigh, and then you straddle it and ride up and down on it.
Oh, great.
I see.
Have you got the picture? Mm-hmm. Go to a sex store and ask about strap-on.
What? More silliness. That just makes everyone laugh and uncomfortable.
This woman's awful.
You're strapping
to your thigh.
She's riding your leg?
She's riding your
now
thigh.
On your thigh. As she looks
trying
at your
to get away.
Useless cock.
Yeah, as far as possible from your tiny, insignificant cock.
Could you strap it on your ankle? Just get me as far away from that useless little nothing noodle.
I don't want to look at that little fleshy pigtail, which did nothing for me. So can I just face away from you while fucking your foot?
Can I strap this on one of your friends and not use it and use his cock?
How about
while you're on vacation?
You just leave.
Why don't? This is for people who don't have the fucking nerve to break up with their boyfriend.
Right.
Dump the guy already.
How about some bubble wrap to shove in that big box of hers? Maybe she's the problem.
There you go.
A strap-on for your thigh, though.
Yeah, that's
My
pretty
God,
embarrassing.
man.
Now you're just taking his cock right out of the equation. That's it. Useless.
Another bigger cock right next to his, just a reminder.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
If you didn't think it was small enough, let's just put a real man's cock right next to it, and you could stare at that.
And if that doesn't work, hire Michael Madsen to come over and tie him up, and then just fuck him in front of him.
Chain him to the toilet.
Good. Ugh. Said him 4 times in that joke.
Starker Patty. Oi, Starker Patty.
Yes, hi. I think I'm getting an education from this lady. In fact, I think I would like to have a television show when I'm 75 and give advice.
What kind of advice could you give? You're a virgin.
Whatever I learn in the next 25 years, because she's talking about things I never heard of.
Patty, you won't learn anything because you won't ever do anything. You're never going to have sex. You're
Oh,
50
don't say
years.
never.
You're 50 years old and you've never had a man.
I might surprise you one of these days.
When?
Oh, one of these days. I don't know.
Have you
but,
been
I have a lot of
dating?
catching up to do.
Have you been dating at all?
No, not yet, but I will. In fact, I have this idea that I would like to put my picture on the internet and write a brief bio and just put myself out there.
Those relationships always work well.
Very funny, but you never know.
All right, listen, what have you learned from this old broad? You said you learned a few things.
Well,
And heard about things you never heard of before.
Oh, God. What was she saying a few minutes ago? Talking about, like, the sex toys and things like that. But
Yeah.
what is this enlarger? I don't know what she was referring to there.
You learned nothing.
You learned nothing, Patty.
Trust me, your snatch doesn't need an enlarger.
Yeah.
A credit card will do the job.
Very funny.
You're 50 and you're a virgin. How does that even
I don't
happen?
know. I might not be one at 51. I might have a lot of catching up to do.
Why, you have prospects out there?
Not yet, but if I
Not
put
yet.
my picture on
Yeah,
the
50 years.
Yeah, you
hasn't
put
been
your
long.
picture on the internet. You're going to get some play.
That'll work.
Restarea.com.
Yeah. Yeah, what site are you looking to put your picture up on, Patty?
I don't know yet. I have to research it.
Well, you can start by putting the picture up on monster.com.
Oh, very funny. Isn't that Bob?
I was trying to come up with websites as fast as I can.
Monster.com.
You know where your head belongs? On Ogrish.
Here we go. Let the bit begin.
One thing that was interesting was the plastic
Askgabe.com. What?
One thing that was interesting was the plastic wrap thing that she mentioned yesterday. But won't you suffocate? Won't you die before you finally get anything?
Well, if you were getting a hot Carl, would you want the plastic?
No, what she talks about wrapping yourself up with plastic.
Yeah, that's if you're getting a hot Carl. You would wrap yourself in plastic. You ever want to get a hot Carl when you start having sex?
What's a hot Carl?
Well, do you like to have a hot lunch, don't you?
Yeah, I like hamburgers and stuff like that.
Whatever.
However it goes through.
That's a hot lunch to me. Pasta, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, does she have a book out? I'll go get it.
She is the worst.
Stalker Patty, you're not going to learn anything from her.
Oh, okay. But I don't know. It just seems interesting. I mean, I grew up listening to Dr. Ruth Westheimer. I had to keep the radio down low, and my foster parents would have...
And look what good that did for you. You're still a virgin. You didn't learn anything from her either.
Well, no.
Would you ever ride a thigh strap-on?
Well, no. I grew up in a lot of religious pressure and stuff from them, you know, where they would psychologically...
Why don't you go buy a sex toy? Start with that.
Yeah, but Patty, do you have a vibrator or anything?
Loosen yourself up down there.
I used to, but it just when I tried to turn it on one day, it wouldn't work, so I threw it out.
Even a vibrator said, "Screw this."
The vibrator said no.
Denied by your vibrator.
Hey, Stalker Patty, you want to come in and give sex advice to our listeners?
Oh, that would be a fun bit, wouldn't it?
There you go.
That could be a good segment. People call in with their sex questions for Stalker Patty.
Right.
Yeah, how about I come over this Thursday?
Hold on, we got a trucker that wants to see what you're all about. Freak Show, what's up?
Oh, no.
Hey, I want to bring Stalker Patty to Kentucky, and me and my fresh out of prison bride just treat her the way she should be treated.
Oh, I'm not into threesomes, though. I got to have the guy all to
She's
myself.
not into
Well, you
threesomes.
don't know
You're
what
not into
you're into
anything.
yet.
You're not into onesomes.
You're not into anything. A onesome.
Hey, until you try it the first time, you have no idea what you're into. I even have a nice Rottweiler. Come on.
No. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to go to Kentucky.
No?
So she doesn't mind fucking the dog, just as long as it's not in Kentucky.
Right, not Kentucky.
No, I'm not into that bestiality.
Come on down to Kentucky and fuck a dog. Well, I don't know. I hate flying.
Oh, Patty.
You're a mess.
You really have nothing going on as far as that goes.
Oh, you never know.
I mean, you've gotten your life together, but you're still, not sexually active.
Part of my life I have to work on, my love life. Got to work on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
A little distracted here.
Can I just say what's going on Fox right
Yeah.
now? There's an emergency landing attempt in Fort Lauderdale. It's a little Cessna plane or whatever, and it's live. And what's happening is they are rooting for it to crash.
Right.
One of the many airports in Fort Lauderdale,
It's flying
in
fine,
and around
though.
Fort
Yeah, it looks
Lauderdale
fine,
to
doesn't it?
some of the islands. As you look at the gear
one
there,
gear
it
looks
appears
a little up.
that everything is down. And
on the one-way
maybe
looks
through
a
an
little-
abundance
I
of
hope this is a
caution,
perfect
this,
landing.
Pilot is going to burn off all of that extra fuel because it does appear that the landing gear is down. Maybe it is not down
I didn't
all
think
the
it
way,
looks
though.
all the way down.
If it's not down all the way, if it's not completely locked, then certainly that gear could collapse and bring about the kind of problem
Bring
that we
about
told
a
you about
great
earlier.
camera shot that we have all
The
set
rear
up
gear,
for it.
we're told, is not down.
Yeah, it doesn't look
all
down.
the way.
Yeah, you dopey ass.
The plane is from the Bahamas. It's a Beechcraft King Air.
Dude, they'll never show this plane crash.
Oh, no, I don't know about that. They showed it.
They showed a guy get shot the other day on.
So it does sound like
this is L.A. They
one
would.
of the commuter airlines.
It's always
that
on delay, I'm
serves
telling
the
you.
Bahamas
Oh,
and
they'll
some
show
of
it
the
because there's
islands
no
of the
specific
Caribbean.
human violence. It's just it's
Coming
an
into
event. They'll show
Fort
it.
Lauderdale's executive airport.
Jesus, Jim.
But you know, I mean,
That was really good.
Again, the landing gear, the rear
Very impressive.
main gear, apparently not.
How long is this
completely
gonna take?
Nose wheels down. They
The
shouldn't have a
pilot
problem.
probably
if he's
will try
good.
to cycle the gear. You might see that. I think I've seen that.
They're desperate
where
for a
the
crash.
gear
That's why
sort of
they don't film
comes up
positive
and then
shit.
drops back
Come to Newark
down.
Airport. There's 100
He's
safe
trying to
landings.
cycle the
There you
landing
go.
gear,
You wanna
trying
film a safe
to
landing?
Get whatever is causing it to stick to release. Now, here's one of the dangers here.
I think
In
we
a
know what the
situation like
danger
this, the pilot can get so distracted trying to deal with his immediate problem that he forgets to fly the airplane.
Oh, and you're hoping
a
for
simple
that.
thing can happen. He might lose airspeed. He might point the nose of the aircraft
This is
too
where they tell you
high
everything
and
that
cause
could
what's
happen.
called a stall. That simply means that the wing
Yeah.
doesn't have enough wind
It's gonna be
flowing
fine. This is
over
gonna be
it
like
to
one of those
continue
Robbie
flying
Knievel
it.
stunts.
And,
Yeah.
and the plane can drop out of the sky.
There's
So
all this
while the
horseshit
pilot-
danger for 45 minutes, and then he just makes it every time.
Makes it perfectly.
Yeah, you need to watch his dad when he was on that
Right.
Yeah, now that was the guy.
12,000-pound Huffy trying to jump over Greyhound buses.
Damn guy doesn't even pull a muscle.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to
Robbie
him.
Knievel always makes it.
You're so right, man.
Evil sprawled out in front of Caesar's Palace with every bone in his body.
Because he used a real bike. It wasn't all jacked up.
And they didn't do, you have computers estimating speed and this. It was just Evil going, yeah, I'll hit about 80 and fly over this.
I think I can make this one. Get my Harley out of the garage.
Yeah, that's it.
He used the same freaking bike that he just cruised around town
Robbie
with.
stinks.
He does stink. The shock absorber.
Did you see that thing on Evil Knievel? I think it was on. I know it was in the Oxygen Network. I don't know. It was something in the 80s, and they were talking. He had absolutely no science whatsoever. He would just kind of eyeball the ramp and just be like a couple inches over this way.
Yeah, you'd eyeball stuff and figure, if I go that fast, I should make it.
Yeah, he just would just put the throttle down.
Yep. Now it's all calculated and nothing ever goes wrong. It's not thrill-seeking.
If the gear collapses, it could veer any which way. It could cartwheel. Any number of things could happen. That's why burning off the excess fuel is one of the primary.
Would that happen? I had no idea that could happen.
I always thought it was okay when the landing gear didn't come down, but according to this expert,
I figured as long as any part of the plane was touching the ground, yeah, you could land on the wing. You could do whatever you want.
Turn it upside down, land that way.
This is really informative.
King Air, a Beech King Air. It's actually a multi-million-dollar
aircraft. Now, if you walk
aircraft,
into the propeller while it's on, is that a bad thing? I hope he brings that topic up as we wait for the next 3 hours as this guy dumps fuel.
Yeah, really. It's imminent.
We'll take a peek over there, and we got to go to the phone here.
Hello.
Going in a bunch of different directions.
Hello?
Anthony Fedorov.
Hey, how you doing?
It's Anthony Fedorov from American Idol.
How are you?
Pretty good. Yeah, Anthony, of course, was eliminated last week.
Thanks for reminding me, man.
Well, something tells me you think about it every minute. Now,
yeah.
What do you think went wrong? Why do you think America voted for the other people a little more than for you?
I don't know. You know, it's just it wasn't. I guess it wasn't meant to happen. I'm just. You know, I'm not complaining, though. I'm grateful for every second that I got on that show. It's been an amazing ride for me.
Sounds like an athlete. He's like an athlete speak right now.
Yeah.
Did he get it done? You know, and
do you think Simon bashing you for so long might have had an impact on some of the people's voting?
Actually, I don't, because he made me stronger. Like, I really, really love him for it.
Really?
Yeah, because you know.
I don't know. He was bashing you pretty good, and that might have influenced some of the, the weaker-minded people around the country that are voting. Might have actually, well, if Simon doesn't like him, then...
What's that?
You have other people on the line here?
Hello, I can barely hear you guys.
Is there a carjacking going on in the background?
Is this a party line? I'm hearing other voices there, Anthony.
No, it's just I'm like walking, actually. I'm walking in Manhattan right now.
Oh, you're in New York City. Where are you?
Yeah, I'm... standing right now on West 48th and Americas Avenue.
Why didn't they have you
48th? You're like right down the street. Why don't you just come in?
I wish. We're doing a lot of things right now. I'm going to Tony Danza's show.
Oh, you're doing the Danza show.
Oh, that's cool.
Doing the Danza show.
He's actually a big Opie and Anthony fan.
Yeah,
we've had him on the show. We've had him on the show. He's great.
Yeah, he'll freak out if you mention us.
Yeah, well, I'm going to. I'm definitely going to do that.
Hey, Anthony, a friend of mine was saying. Like that, what happened was with the voting and stuff. Do you think that the voting was somehow like biased because like one group is going to look at something and then like it's just going to happen like boom?
You know what? I don't even know. I never even thought about it because of
course you did.
I honestly I gave up on trying to figure it out.
Really?
Because the more you think about it, the harder it is going to be for you. So I'm like, I think. When I sang the Celine Dion song, I really felt like that was one of my better performances. I ended up in the bottom two.
Yep.
So when I was standing there, during the commercial break with Constantine, I just told to myself, I'm like, you know what? I give up trying to figure it out.
Really?
Because I had worse performances, and I was safe, and I had a better performance, and I ended up in the bottom two. So I just, that actually gave me a lot of, just took a lot of pressure off my shoulders. So.
Let me ask you, when you first get involved in a process like this, when you first get involved in what could be a long process like this, do you actually, in a weird way, kind of envision a certain thing that you're not too sure of where it was going to come from?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Like when something like
good question.
Yeah, when something like this starts, this process of going through this long competition,
do
you at one point envision yourself coming to a point where you're like, all right, well, that was what it was, but I'm not,
Oh God, this is you're talking and you're breaking up. I'm on the cell phone.
No, it's a really good question. One more time, Jimmy, please.
Like you want to start this process of going to American Idol and hopefully winning the whole thing. Now, is there a point when you're in this process when you're kind of looking at the way things are going and you're like, all right, man, it's going well, the voting is up, but then again, next week you're gonna have something happen and you're just not too sure what,
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I went through some through some days like that. I just I kind of
It's a great question.
It's a very good question. I just give up trying to answer it.
Yeah.
I try to give up trying to figure things out because it's it's tough.
Dude, there's so many variables because it's not only the talent. It's a matter of was like my friend said. Is Simon's criticism going to mean anything, or all these other things going to come into play? Because what do you think about as far as being a contestant? And a lot of people had you picked to win this. What do you think about as far as certain factors and having hindsight now with that?
Well, I think there's definitely a lot of factors play into the way the votes go and the way people vote.
Absolutely.
And it's just I think the secret to trying to be successful is not to pay attention to any of these factors because they will literally
talk about the factors.
Right. What factors do you feel might have contributed? Like if you're going to drink out of a mule or something, like what factors do you think might have contributed?
I've been pretty down on myself. That was a very big factor because I'm very, very, very critical of what I do. I'm never happy with the things that I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest factor I think that really affected me is the fact that I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Are you bummed that Paula didn't pick you?
No. She's a sweetie, and honestly, she's been helping us and supporting us.
In what ways?
Whole season, in normal, civilized, normal ways.
Was that actually distracting at all? Because we had played some of that audio, and a lot of people were saying that might be distracting to the contestants. And then my friend is like, I don't think it will be. And I'm like, yeah, but...
Not at all, because you know what? We actually found out about the whole thing 2 weeks into it because we're doing so many things there, and we just don't have time to focus on it. So, it did not bother us at all.
Yeah.
But, we did try. We do try to support her as much as we can because she's a sweetie, She's been nothing but very good to us.
Any truth to the fact that you're going to be involved with the Rich Voss pilot?
With the what?
The Rich Voss pilot.
What is that?
Rich Voss, he's an actor. He's got this pilot.
We were hearing all kinds of things. Are you being approached by a lot of people?
I'm being approached by by people, but I haven't.
Like who?
Just people in general. I mean, if you're talking about the fans, people come up to me all the time and make
approaching you.
You have
2 weeks left.
I hear you. Wow. That's very cool, and of course you'll be involved in the tour.
Yeah,
that goes around.
That's going to be great.
That's nice hooking up with the people again.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
You must be meeting a lot of girls, man. That kind of TV exposure. How is the female situation?
It's cool, man. But I'm the type of person I only need one. Maybe I sound a little bit dorky, but I only need one.
No, that's very sweet and very sincere. I like that.
You're a better man than me.
Pathetic.
Stop it.
Dude, if I get any TV time, all I want to do is find a bunch of, people and give them Roman war helmets and stuff.
Oh, you're just crazy, Jimmy.
You bitter? Are you bitter at all about being voted off and stuff?
I'm just a little bit disappointed in myself because I honestly feel like if I would have had more performances like I had on Tuesday, maybe I still would have been on the show because I'm so much better than I've shown. And that, there's only one person to blame for that, and that's myself because I put a lot of extra stress on myself that I shouldn't have.
Don't be so hard on yourself. I actually had you picked to win. I actually was, I was very disappointed when you were eliminated.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You keep saying how you're hard on yourself. What went wrong? What do you think you did wrong?
You know what? I just honestly think that I got caught up in trying to figure out the magic formula to be successful on this show.
Right. H plus IV equals right.
Because in the beginning of the show, I had a couple of good performances in the beginning. That's when I started to have fun. It was all new and exciting for me. When you get...
It's like the Celine Dion songs, right?
What's that?
The Celine Dion song?
What about them?
Which one did you sing?
Yeah.
I did I Surrender.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah, I love that song. Mm-hmm. So, and I just, I had a couple of times this season where I had good performances, but a lot of times I just, I'm like, maybe if I choose this song, people will like it, and maybe I do this, I do that, and like I said, I shouldn't have done it. I should have just, just sang and not think about anything else.
Right.
Well, you're going to have, because of this, you're going to have a great career ahead of you. I mean, and you know what I mean, because you know that you've gotten so much exposure, and hopefully you understand that definitely it's going to be a huge bump for your career.
It's over.
Oh, absolutely, and that's exactly why I will never complain about you know, what happened and the fact that I got voted off because it has given me a priceless start that I would have never gotten in my life.
There you go.
Just like all the other American Idols that came before you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of their names.
Yep. That's it.
There was
Clay Aiken.
Clay Aiken, he won one of those.
No, he didn't win, Opie.
Oh.
He was second.
That's
he came
right.
Second.
Oh, he came in second.
He lost to Patrice.
Selling many. He lost to Patrice ONeal.
And then after Clay Aiken's, there was.
No, that first guy. The guy's name was.
No, there's
Kelly Clarkson.
No.
There you go.
Oh,
remember her?
Oh, okay, I remember her sort of.
On the first season.
Ruben Studdard.
Ruben won.
There's been some huge names out of that program.
All right, but then after that there was
Justin.
There was that Leif Garrett-looking guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Our time is up with you.
Oh no.
Anthony
I don't
Fedorov.
want to go.
What are you going to sing on Danza today? Because we'll tune in and watch.
Yeah, definitely.
What's that?
What are you going to sing on Danza today? We'll tune in and watch you.
I don't think I'll be singing, but I'll definitely say, hey, how you doing?
There you go.
You're going to say hi to us? Give us a little shout-out?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you should do that because we work for the same company. It'd be great for everybody.
Tony loves us.
Yeah, we've had him on. He's actually a great guest, and he's
a regular on the show, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, I will definitely give you guys a shout-out.
All right, buddy, have a great show, and we're glad you called in.
Thanks a lot for all the support. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Right. There he goes. Anthony Fedorov from American Idol.
Take care, man.
All right. Very good interview.
Oh, he was the worst. I was so glad when he got kicked off.
I know.
I was rooting for him to get kicked off like weeks before he did. Even that fat kid got kicked off before him. They should have kept the fat kid.
Oh, was that the one who beat up his girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah.
With that irritating beard.
Oh. I want to thank God. He was like a wigger kind of kid, you know?
Yeah, you ever notice like those white kids who are trying to pass to the other side? You always have to have your hair cut like really short.
Yep. Yeah.
So no one realizes that you have Aryan hair.
Aryan hair, of course. It's so straight, not the least bit kinky.
Yes.
I think the plane landed safely.
Did it?
Or it's going to, yeah.
I thought they were still burning off fuel.
They're burning fuel still.
They're burning off fuel.
Believe me, they'll cut into this commercial in a second if they have to.
All right, we have one more clip from Sue Johansson, the grandma, giving out sex advice, Anthony. We're going back to the lick, kiss, suck thing. Debunking the deep throat fantasy.
Oh, here's where she talks about BJ's again?
Yeah, I think this is a different one there, Bill.
She has it all wrong.
She doesn't believe in women
deep
throating.
Oh, honey, don't take the whole penis in your mouth.
Bad advice.
This is not what you do. You don't take this whole penis in your mouth. You're going to gag for sure.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, and?
What better way to punish someone than to have her stomach bile coming up all over your rotten mule? What more satisfying a tear and stomach bile equals good Hummer? That's a mathematical formula.
For sure. Never. Look, the sensitive part of the penis is right there, and right around there, and right around the tip here. This has some sensitivity, yeah, but not all
How would
that
you know?
much.
Yeah.
So you're going to perform oral sex on
bury it
him.
in the back of your
then
throat.
You can lick and kiss and suck and do whatever you like, and do that up the shaft of the penis and along the side and around to his testicles. Hey, no problem. And then you take just the head of his penis in your mouth. That's
my God.
That is the worst advice ever. This is the second time I'm hearing her do this.
And if
it's awful.
She sounds like she gives head. It probably looks like a baby billy goat nursing. That's what I'm picturing. That little animal mouth.
That was really disgusting, Jim. Please stop.
Jesus.
Just suckling for that life-giving milk. Is that what you're doing?
Just the tip.
Yeah.
Hold it with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
Using her logic, it would be the same thing as if during sex, just because all the sensitivities of the tip, just put the tip in and just kind of move that around. You don't need to stick the whole thing in. That won't feel as good.
Yeah.
This woman's out of her mind. Out of her mind.
in your mouth. That's all. And you drool.
I like that.
Great quantities of saliva down the shaft of his penis.
That sounded biblical.
And then you grip the penis very gently with your hand, and you coordinate hand-mouth movements. So it's like...
We will drool great quantities of saliva with the New Deal.
Drooling is probably sexy, but not from her, because you know it smells like Sanka.
Sanka.
Oh, here we go, boys.
Geritol.
Position. The pilot has flown out over the Everglades, dumped some fuel, and now he's apparently going to bring that thing in for a landing. You can see the propellers are slowing, and I would imagine
30 minutes on
he's
this.
going to, if he can, shut them down completely so that they are not
perfect landing. Come on,
just come into a full gliding landing.
No, perfect.
He'll want to avoid doing damage to the props and the engines as much as possible so that something can be salvaged, assuming he can get this plane down on the ground. Could be just a normal landing. You don't know what's going to happen.
It is
Geraldo. Pictures coming to you now from the skies over Fort Lauderdale.
Here we go.
There are 7 people on board this plane.
They're just losing their
brains. Apparently coming in for a landing.
There we go. Oh, boy. Here we go. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Here it comes live.
Live on Fox News.
He's going to want to bring that
the most important thing happening in the world right now.
A plane is landing.
A plane is landing.
Before bringing it in on the nose wheel.
Just keep talking, reporters.
Here we go.
Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, my God. He's over the runway. Coming down. Oh, my God.
The weight of
He's
the
over the runway.
It's
above the apron.
There.
And he's touching down very, very lightly.
See the puff of smoke.
Rear wheeled it down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. It was a perfect landing.
Perfect landing. Just landed.
Shit. Sigh of relief from the 7 people on board this plane.
Perfect landing.
Because it looks like a textbook landing. Nose wheel right on the center
line. Looks like a big waste of media time here.
Intact.
Fox should fly their helicopter into it now and make a story.
No fire,
and
no
that
emergency
motherfucker talked
evacuation.
through the whole thing.
And a lot of
Robbie Knievel's going to come out, take off his helmet,
have been said by
wave to the crowd.
Airplane, and perhaps by some of you watching. We're going to be updating you on exactly what happened there. Maybe get
what
some
did happen? It didn't
interviews
crash.
with the pilots or the people on board.
This guy just show planes land all day.
Former NTSB investigator with us on the phone and
thing on TV.
Commercial pilot himself. Chuck, I guess it couldn't go any better than that, huh?
Yes.
It certainly was excellent. Obviously, it was an indication problem. One of the lights was...
And as I saw, it was a perfect landing. Baba Booey! Baba Booey!
Wow. That's what it's come down to. Hoping for a plane crash.
Fox should just kill themselves.
They even let him taxi and everything.
Yeah, they're showing the taxi. I was on a flight that dumped fuel, a United flight one time. Yeah. So, yeah, I didn't have any reporters talking to me when I got off. I stood there, shit my pants, and got another plane. Nothing up.
Wow, that was something.
Are they going to show them getting their luggage and everything?
I hope they show them by the carousel. Yeah. You know, sometimes the bag comes out a little unstable. It could crush your fingers.
Yes, there are times where it will shift during the flight. We're going to have the cameras inside to see if any luggage is shifted.
That the plane wound up crashing because they basically just forgot to fly it.
Yes, John, that's exactly right.
Well, now they got to talk about
what could have happened.
What could have happened,
which would have been beautiful.
This is why we're justifying why we showed a perfect plane. It wasn't even a commercial flight.
No.
There are 7 people on board.
Exactly.
What a disaster.
I understand they're following now a minivan whose brakes haven't been checked in a couple of months. Fucking assholes.
It would be good if the plane stopped and then the landing gear collapsed and it just fell in
place.
My
God, now they got to go with the replay.
They're replaying it landing safely.
Rear landing gear.
Are you kidding?
I guess they didn't know, Chuck, whether
This just in, one of the passengers spilled some coffee on their lap during the landing.
Wow. Okay, now I can understand why they're
going to collapse.
Yeah, what I suspect happened, John, is that they had a flyby and they could see that the 3 gears were down.
Oh, shut up.
But they had an indicator light.
God, do I just hate
that said that it's a light news day. So we went.
Can you believe that scumbag reporter yapped for that whole fuck thing? Media people, you should just be summarily executed.
Telling us what could possibly happen.
You're
We're entering the whole list of
things.
You
gotta admit, that is kind of a skill. You know, he was looking at, like, his director or something. You fucking asshole, as he just keeps that. It's landed perfectly.
Damn
Go to commercial.
Right.
But there was always the chance that it wouldn't have landed perfectly.
Right.
Kind of like the other 45,000 planes that take off every hour in this fucking planet. Moron.
All right, the last bit of the Sue Johansson clip, and we'll move on to something else here. What happened now?
We're going live to Newark.
Hello?
Opie!
Hello?
Oh.
Quantities of saliva down the shaft of his penis. And then you grip the penis very gently with your hand, and you coordinate hand-mouth movements. So it's like that.
He just keeps saying he wants deep throat, deep throat. You know?
Of course he does.
Well, if he wants deep throat, then let him use the dildo.
What?
What? Yeah, show him.
That's too simple.
That's a good one. Okay.
Yeah. There we
I'll
go.
have to tell him that one. Thank you.
Absolutely. You're welcome.
Have a good night.
I will. You too.
Yeah, then he's going to take your dildo and hit you on the head with it.
Did you hear what she just said? She just basically said that deep throating was bullshit. Okay, and then the dude in the other girl's relationship is like, no, that's what I want. Rather than admitting that she was wrong on her own fucking show, she couldn't handle it.
Yeah. She had to say, why don't you tell the guy to take a dildo and shove that down his throat?
Threaten to put stitches in his intestines if he wants to fucking feel good because you give awful head, you rotten prude.
Just a tip. Please.
That's it for today on her. There's some beauties on the way.
She's wonderful.
When we go back
I gotta
to
watch the show. I don't know when it's on. I want to watch this old bag give this advice.
Oh, it's awful.
Saturday at midnight.
Saturday at midnight?
Translucent, veiny hands holding a dildo. Ugh.
Old age spots on the back of her hand.
Oh, brown fungus fingernails. Awful. All right.
Okay. I think we took care of her.
I think we dispatched that woman.
Bill Burr in studio. What are we promoting today, Bill?
I got nothing.
I don't know. You got a nice new CD out, I see, in front of us.
Oh! Where's that?
That's from, a nice new one taped in 2003.
Oh, really?
What's up with this Bill Clinton? Is this guy crazy?
Well, where could they get it? They might want to get it anyway.
Oh, I can get off my website.
BillBurr.com?
Yes, sir.
Very nice.
You didn't bring any?
I brought like 5 for the whatever the hell it was.
The covers. You just brought covers.
So you got a CD?
Oh, no, I have the CD.
For the CD? I want a CD.
Why don't we play one?
Then for charity?
Why don't we play a track going in a break?
Charity schmarity.
Bill, what should we play?
The end credits. I haven't even looked at that thing.
Oh, my God, you have a track called Closing Shit Joke. What do you want us to play? Seriously, here.
Let me see.
Give me a little push today.
I got a tinkle.
I know.
I'll be right back. You guys do what you gotta do.
All right. Track.
I haven't done any of this shit in a long time. How about we go with...
Okay.
How about number 5? We'll go with George Bush. He's still in office.
All right. It's Bill Burr.
We'll dump the Nixon jokes that I did in the beginning of the CD.
All right. Bill Burr in studio today, helping us out. Definitely having a good time today.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. That
Chewbacca's on Regis right
perfect landing was really exciting. I'm glad I came in. I would have still been sleeping and missed it.
Tony's on?
Yeah, Tony Danza's on.
Did you guys see what Fox was showing while we were on break? It was pretty interesting. But there was a guy on 57th Street parallel parking, and everything was smooth. He didn't ding the bumper or nothing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking. They're like, 'cause what happens is sometimes you'll hit a bumper, scratch the paint. It was really kind of crazy.
Yeah, talk about what could have happened.
Yeah, well, sometimes if somebody walks in front of you, you could back their foot over and have a whole lawsuit.
Well, the reason they sent the camera crews there was it was a tight spot.
Right.
It seemed a little tight, and there might have been some paint on a bumper. Perhaps.
Did he drive around the block and dump fuel?
He drove around. Well, it was actually a woman. That's why they said let's.
Right.
And
right.
She appeared to be Indian. So they said like this is going to be a problem, but it turned out to be all right.
She actually swung it in there and no problem.
Nobody got hurt, thank God.
We'll have to check the replay later.
Let's say hi to Tim. Hey, Tim.
Yes, sir.
Howdy, Tim.
What's up, Tim?
I was just watching CNN, and they had a quote from Eric Logan. They said, when you put a plane about to crash on TV, a lot of people will watch.
He's doing his Pat from Menaki impression, too.
There's the crash.
All right. Let's take some kind of weird vote here. We could talk about Robert Blake on CNN. We could talk about...
Robert Blake.
Pint-sized terrors. Pre-kindergarten kids are being expelled.
Yeah, that makes sense in the tri-state area.
Yeah, why?
Because they're little animals. They're little animals with no supervision, running around.
Hundreds of 3- and 4-year-old pint-sized terrors were bounced from public and private schools alike for bad behavior, ranging from...
Rape.
Pulling down classmates' pants.
Close. Monstering.
To slipping water guns into class.
Water guns. Well, the reason they're expelling them is because they put so many rules on little kids these days. With what they can bring in, they have mandatory no-tolerance suspension. So if you bring a water gun in, which used to be nothing...
Right.
Now you get suspended.
But is this worth being on the front page of the New York paper today?
Dude, they're showing a plane safely land on the news.
Good
Today
point.
is pretty much a news-free day.
Yeah, we really need to help out the news again.
There's nothing going on.
Let's get a couple in a mosque and see what we can get done.
Today is absolutely one of those days we would do something really stupid.
Yeah,
It would be today.
We always messed up on slow news
On
days.
days like this where we would say the mayor's dead or send a couple into St. Pat's.
Yeah, sure.
Maybe you send a couple into a mosque and the man and the woman just talk as equals. It's a big scandal.
Oh, that shake things up.
It's a non-story.
Stop, wait.
What happened?
Ellen's dancing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Anthony.
I have to watch.
All right, hold
Oh,
on.
my God.
Sickening.
Nothing brings out the anger in me.
That's right.
Is this just awful?
Should have lay back and do the stepdad.
Yeah.
Just close your eyes, put your feet in the air, pretend you're anywhere but there.
Oh, she's stealing coats.
Oh
my God.
Coats.
You know they're standing in line. I hope she steals my
Of
coat.
course. I'm going to put mine right on the chair so she takes it.
Yeah.
And then gives it to someone else.
I'm going to make it really sick. I taped a picture of a cock to the inside of my jacket. Wait till she picks this up.
Wow, she didn't want anything to do with that guy. You see that?
Of course
She was dancing down the aisle. This guy was giving her a little move, and she just turned her back on him.
Wouldn't it be great if she took someone's coat, put it on your chair, and you slip some cocaine in the pocket and then call the cops on the person when they leave the studio?
Where's that little clock?
They stopped the clock.
Why?
I don't know. It's such a good little
Where's
character.
the clock with its little
I love that
fingers?
gimmick. That was a good
Isn't
gimmick.
that a
sure
great
was.
gimmick?
And dancing here today. A little intimidating.
You think she'll talk about being a...
Here.
Oh, that's going to be good.
Oh, well. She was
Brittany's gonna be
intimidated
on.
by dancing because Brittany's on today.
You think she'll talk about her
Dancing
abuse
This is their
on her own
first
show?
time ever together in an
No.
interview, and they chose us, so thank you very much for them coming here with us. And they are talking about their reality show, Chaotic, which is going to be coming on soon. What they're doing, they're mixing business with pleasure, and all of this show is pleasure, so really they're mixing pleasure with pleasure. And then when you mix pleasure with pleasure, you know what you get?
Oh, that Ellen.
And here for the first time, the Backstreet Boys are here.
Oh, yeah, Opie.
That's a hot show.
I want to know...
We forget sometimes that we're actually doing a show.
We're actually doing a show. I know, we're just sitting here and watch TV. We're just watching TV.
You know what she was doing in the beginning?
Assholes.
I think, which is that really irritating thing that stars do when they show their picture on the cover of magazines now, and then they just show where they were airbrushed. Like, my cheeks really don't look like that.
They're not like that. I'm a lot heavier.
I'm just like you. I'm just
I had
like
some
you.
blemishes here that they took care of. I've seen models. Yeah, models do that. They tape up my hair and my clothes in the back. Shut
These
up.
are terrible images. This isn't the real me, and she's
I'm really
still fucking
heinous.
anorexic. I puked right before this segment.
Gorgeous.
Are we done with the pre-K children getting expelled for
Oh,
outrageous
did you finish
behavior?
what they get in trouble for?
That was pretty much
Pulling
it.
down pants?
Pretty much it, yeah. But it's out of control, supposlally, in the New York school system.
Oh, Jimmy's buddy Billy Crystal.
We got to
was
hear
on
what
Tony
this is
Danza.
like. I'm sure this is going to be a real laugh riot.
It's just a
No,
ass
we can't
slobber
sit here and
fest.
just watch TV.
Ass slobber fest.
Let's do this. This should be good.
Look, there are Philly. Welcome. Well, not everybody gets the standing O, you know.
Really?
Yeah, that's big.
Have they had coffee? Are they like
I think
an
they got
espresso drip? What do you
They're
have them
really
on?
fired up this
Yeah,
morning.
that's
Yeah,
great.
I'm fired up because you're here.
Oh, I'm so glad to see
I
you.
mean, let me show you.
Blow him off for a
Now,
picture, motherfucker.
for those people that we go back a ways because we used to play in the softball league together.
Is that why you hate
By the
him?
way,
Yeah.
the Dukes, my
Of
team,
course
still
that's why he
playing.
hates us. There's no other reason.
Is it the senior league now?
It's not.
That's
And you being a Jew, you played awful baseball.
Just the politically incorrect Tony Danza.
All right.
Awful. I wanted to hear their banter.
Do you?
Not really.
And he could really hit the ball.
Yeah.
Remember, Rob could really hit the ball.
You got to
Everybody
talk
hit the
baseball.
ball. Harmon had a team.
Billy Crystal.
Keaton had a
Maybe
team.
that's the
We all
wrong,
took it. There
Jimmy.
was all the teams from different television shows in Los Angeles. So all week we'd be going, we got a tough game. We're playing Laverne and Shirley.
my right headphone.
We got to get up for the Happy Days game.
All right, enough.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the car. I'm not getting in the car. Dad.
I'm going to look at time. Get your ass in here.
Calm down. It's 11:10. It's 11.
Yeah,
Some
I love
asshole kid. This is a great the clip, and I think it's from Boston.
It is Boston.
Oh, yeah.
This is typical Southie.
Yeah.
Father and son in Southie.
Who knows the background of this besides the obvious? The kid decided to tape his father because I guess his father's
maniac.
Yeah, he's wound tight.
Gets pissed off when he's late.
And I think he was purposely late, and his father was just sitting there waiting for his son.
What a little shit, man.
So the kid just rolls tape and just freaking just works his dad.
Yeah, I'm not getting in the car. I'm not getting in the car.
The car.
Dad.
I'm gonna look at time. Get your ass in here.
Calm down.
Sit your fucking ass in.
It's 11:10.
What time did I fucking tell you?
11.
Get the fuck here.
Dude.
What the fuck time does it say?
Fucking
What fucking time is that?
It says 11:10 in there.
It's 11:21.
It said 11
You think I'm fucking sitting out here for 20 minutes?
I'm
for your fucking ass?
Why don't you come in?
Fuck you. You tell me 11 o'clock, you fucking cunt. Don't waste my fucking time again. You don't even give a shit. It's a fucking joke to you, right?
I didn't think you were here yet.
It's a fucking big joke to you.
Fucking happy hour. I'm missing your fucking cunt.
That sounds like every time Bob Kelly has helped me with my computer. Miserable piece of shit.
This is for all the expecting parents out there.
There you
Can't
go.
wait for their little bundle of joy.
When they're so cute running
Right.
around when they're little, this is what they grow into. They tape you, driving you crazy. That kid was, what, 11 minutes late?
Something like that.
Jesus, lighten up. Pops.
You fucking cunt.
I'll fucking show you a joke. You fucking asshole.
He's all
What a
talky.
fucking... You are so fucking unappreciative.
Unappreciative. Inconsiderate didn't pop into his head.
He couldn't figure out that.
Unappreciative isn't inconsiderate.
I didn't see that coming after cunt.
No.
Father probably played Baby Mozart for the kid.
I don't think this guy was playing Baby Mozart.
That really is a weird group of words to use. You're a cunt, and not only, but you're lackadaisical.
What is Ellen doing?
Oh, she's just awful. It's a carpet, and she's jumping face first into it.
Yeah, what was that about?
What a shock.
You are like a fucking cunt. You're so fucking unappreciative. You don't give one shit. You're in there fucking laughing your ass off.
Where? Where was I laughing my ass off? Can you please talk to me, Dad?
I don't want to fucking even see your fucking face.
Why? Dad, please talk to me.
Because you're a cunt.
Dad.
You're a fucking cunt.
Wow. This is parenting at its best.
He just wants to listen to his socks.
Is that what he's listening
It
to?
sounds like a baseball game. It has to be the socks.
I thought it was maybe Pat's.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, good point.
What time is it?
It said like 11
The
fucking...
next 5 minutes fast.
All right, then...
15 fucking minutes. I'm there 5 minutes early. I'm there for 20 fucking minutes. People kept coming to the window. You knew I was out there.
No, I didn't. You can't tell me what I know and not know. Why didn't you come in and be like a normal...
Why didn't you go outside at 11 o'clock?
I thought you
like you told me.
You told me 11
You
o'clock.
told me 11 o'clock.
And then you could have had...
You told me 11 o'clock, fuckhead.
You could have had
No, I did that last time.
You left the guest waiting outside.
You could have done it again. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying you're...
I'm telling you, you're a fucking cunt.
Oh, that's great.
Oh.
Wow. This is brutal. And the son's just egging him on because he knows tape's rolling.
Yeah.
You're a fucking unappreciative fuckhead.
Since replaced my income, and I'm building a multi-million-dollar business with no employees. One of the best parts is that my income is not tied
You don't give a flying fuck.
Could you calm down? Like, really? 15 minutes. That's pretty insignificant.
And achieve balance in their lives. Together.
Why are you so mad?
It's not insignificant.
Yes, it is. 15 minutes. What the fuck?
It's insignificant to you. Sure to you.
Yeah, it is.
You care. If I'm sitting out there for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's fucking 15 minutes that I shouldn't be fucking waiting. You fuck.
Stop grabbing me.
You stupid fuck.
Hey, Dad, that was 15 minutes.
11 o'clock, you don't give a shit. You know I'm always up at 11 o'clock. No problem, call me, wake me up, I'll go get you. Well, I don't fucking mind. But I do fucking mind when I gotta wait 15 or 20 minutes, you fucking cunt licker. Well, you dick licker.
He didn't realize he had screwed that up.
Wow.
You cunt licker. Oh, wait a minute. I do that. Dick licker.
That was completely the opposite direction he went there. You're full of shit. I mean, correct. You were goddamn late on time.
So it's at night. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Maybe a school dance or something, right?
Yeah, he had to pick him up. I mean, all the kids really got to say is, would you rather I drive home? Imagine if I got killed on the way home, how you'd feel. Is that worth 15 minutes? My life, Daddy.
He's egging the father on, though, because the father's done talking, and he keeps going, what's 15 minutes?
What's 15 minutes?
Quit grabbing me.
Nothing to you! That's right, nothing to me. Can you talk to me?
Excuse me.
Radio 850 WEEI. Check out Pete Briscoe and Jay Glazer.
Fucking asshole.
Insider information.
You don't even give a shit about my fucking time? Who gives a fuck?
A 7th-place 65-yard find at this moment.
What time?
What took you so fucking long? Why did you're telling me? Okay, you're telling me.
I was watching.
Okay, whoa, okay. You're telling me it was 10 past 11 when you left that house, right?
I thought it was. I wasn't paying attention at the time.
You don't even pay attention.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
So,
don't even pay attention.
So the world revolves around you. Is that
don't
what it
even
does?
pay attention. You told me 11 o'clock.
You told me 11 o'clock. So, okay, I'll come pick you up 11. I said, okay.
No, you told me.
No, I didn't.
You asked Fody what time.
I asked Laura. She told me.
No, you just said I told you.
I was kidding.
I'm taking a left here, Mike?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, his friend's in the car, too.
Oh, wow.
Maybe the friend was the one recording
Maybe
it.
the friend was recording.
Maybe.
Yeah, could be.
Tell me which way to go.
Hold on, wait. No, never mind. Go straight.
Go straight?
Yeah, you thought you were somewhere else. I think you left off a cunt like it.
Shut the fuck up.
That's how they make up.
You fucking asshole. You are a fucking asshole.
Dad, you need to calm down, buddy.
No, you need to fucking say, oh, Dad, I'm fucking sorry.
Oh, Dad, I'm fucking sorry.
Not like that.
You said it just like that.
Not like
What
that.
do you want from me, cocksucker fuck luck?
Shut the fuck up. Don't give me shit.
Okay.
You're not in any position.
I have to take all your shit.
You better fucking believe it.
I'm not a believer. I'm not a strong believer.
Fucking whining, crying little fucking bastard.
I'm whining son.
This fucking
The
camera
cunt
so
licker,
fucking much.
the cunt licker, cocksucker, motherfucker is a whiny bitch.
Is that supposed to take a left there? I'm gonna fucking. So you're sitting in there. The movie didn't get over.
I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
You don't go looking for me.
I made a
Fuck
mistake.
you.
I made a mistake.
I don't believe it.
Good. Then don't bitch about it. It's not gonna make shit better.
I don't fucking believe it. You knew I was out there.
No, I didn't.
Shit to go looking. The girl fucking left her parent come. She comes running right the fuck out as soon as they come.
What?
They're looking. She's looking for the person. She's looking for her fucking ride. Take a left here.
Yeah. Ain't calling my
Looking for her fucking ride.
I love the way it's going back and forth. You're a little fucking cunt. There's a fork in the road. Which way do I go? This is great.
Looking for the person. She's looking for her fucking ride. Take a left here.
Yeah. Ain't calling my
She's looking for her fucking ride. I'm here before her fucking ride.
She came in and said, hey.
Did her fucking parent have to come in and get her?
I'm not her. I'm sorry. I made a mistake.
Fucking asshole.
I made a mistake, Dad.
Fucking dickhead. Normal fucking thing. Drive up, get out, go in.
I made a mistake.
Not with you,
I'm
not with
sorry.
my kid. No, I can't have that with my kid.
I'm sorry, Dad. I made a mistake. What do you want? I fucking apologize and everything.
If I really thought that it wouldn't happen again, if you said, like you're saying you're sorry, I made a mistake, but I know it ain't going to make a fucking difference.
Right, that's how I am. Why don't you fucking accept me?
Should I fucking kill him now?
There it is. I'm sure it keeps going and going, but
that is nice.
That was fun to listen to.
That's a great little relationship.
Back to TV.
I got to hear what he sounds like.
He's nervous. Look at him.
Yeah, I would be too.
He's got a Johnny Depp look to him.
They're
or
not
something
doing
from a
that for
distance.
nothing. That's why you're on the cover. Everybody, I mean, seriously. Well, first of all, you deserve it just for what you put up with. Why am I so far away from you right now?
Jump in our lap, Ellen.
But really, what you put up with is just amazing. So, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you for having me.
And your little sister was here, and she was adorable, sweet as can be, and we had fun with her.
Went nowhere.
Too far away. Anyway, so.
Brittany looks good.
Hi. So you were here. You were single last time. Now you're married, and to him.
This guy's slouching.
And
He's
now,
just laid out on this
meet?
couch.
Yeah, y'all look like a cute couple.
Thank you.
Where did y'all meet?
We met at Joseph's. It's a nightclub. On a Monday night. A while back.
And now that must be an awkward thing. You know, you just see Brittany and you think you can just go, hey, how you doing?
Hey, actually, it was her that was like, hey, how you doing?
Really?
And he blew off his family and his pregnant wife. Yeah. Why don't you bring that up, Ellen?
Just kind of clicked.
Well, not right away. I think
the home
record.
Oh,
this is bombing.
Into something.
Awful.
Yeah.
I don't know, they're a
All
pretty charismatic
so,
couple.
And when you got married...
What, our show or Ellen's?
Well, she said, where'd you meet? And he actually threw in it was a Monday. This guy's good on TV.
I was wondering, what day of the week did they meet?
Yeah.
And he answered it like he read my mind.
Am I being nosy?
Well, look what he's doing, though. The way he's sitting, he's
Really?
exuding self-confidence.
He really is. I would be, too, if I was banging Britney Spears.
She proposed to him.
And
Jesus,
did he
Ellen's
say yes right
eyes.
away?
Look at those bags.
Wow.
Not right away.
No?
You should reach over and
it
just
didn't
grab
look
a
like he
tit.
wanted to get married. He said,
So look what I
love
can
is
do.
love, and that's a
Looks like a
commitment
young
enough,
George
and,
Washington.
Actually, I was a little rejected at first. I slept down.
No, I told her, I told her that it's not right for the woman to ask the man. The man's supposed to get on one knee and do it all right and this and that. And
Why is he moving his head like a black woman?
Exactly, whatever.
Exactly.
So then you had to turn around and ask her.
Yeah, it took me about 5 minutes, and I turned around and asked her.
Really? That's sweet.
That was heartfelt.
Took my mouth out of her beaver and said, sure.
Now that comes off with being like that. I'm just going to keep moving around. And so what is the best part about being married?
The sex. Say it.
The baby?
Oh, boy.
The baby?
No, she said, what's the best part about being married?
All right, let's not argue now. I mean,
Wow.
She saved them.
The makeups from the arguments are the best part.
Yeah?
No, you know what? Married or not, I love being with her. I mean, she's fun.
She's just lovely.
She's fun.
Because every picture really
How many
that
times
I
do you think
see,
he's cheated
y'all
on
are
her
just
yet?
laughing and
please.
looking like you're having fun all the time.
I mean, you can't be serious all the time.
Mention the guy's other
Well, you
family.
look like
Holy
you're-
shit.
Yeah, but you look like you're laughing all the time. You look like you're having fun and also
Another
having
phony.
fun.
So do you
with
visit
the
your
fact that,
mulatto
because there
child?
really is nothing
Dude,
you can do.
he
There's
left
no
his
way you
chick
can
that was
get away
pregnant
from
for Brittany.
I don't blame him.
paparazzi being
She was on her
every
back, he would have
single
stepped on her stomach to
place
get to
that you
Brittany,
go,
and he would have been
you're
right.
there. So
No one would have
instead of
convicted him for it.
trying
But why isn't Ellen bringing that up? That's the
Yeah,
obvious.
and that's why we decided to do the
Wait,
show,
she
too,
was
'cause
pregnant?
I didn't.
Yeah. He was married. I don't know if they were separated or officially divorced, whatever. But his ex definitely was pregnant with another kid for him.
She's putting on weight.
Let people in,
You know?
and show that you have nothing to hide, and just kind of put it out there instead of
Nothing
the
to
other way
hide,
around.
really.
And so you actually, and you read all the magazines too, right?
It'd be funny if he leaves her
No,
while
I
she's
look at the
pregnant.
pictures, really.
Or maybe not.
Are we done with this?
Ken Federline is a pretty
awful.
charismatic guy, though. He's interesting.
Shut up.
I like listening to him talk. He's got like
You
a,
are so full of shit.
I like his like way his like accent kind of lilts cool.
Limelight and under a magnifying glass, right?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say it's completely hard. It gets on you sometimes.
Good point.
You know, it has its ups and downs.
His mouth is so dry. He is so nervous.
Yeah.
Who I'm with, I love her.
I love her.
Sour milk breath.
Whatever.
That's
Over there.
That was a great point.
That's sweet.
Yeah, everybody else
you
is
have
whatever.
No choice. There really is no way for you to. I mean, even with this show, it's like I don't think that that's fueling the flames any. It's just they're going to be there anyway, whether you show them what's going on inside or not. And now you're just
Fanning
showing
the
them
flames,
this is it, and
fueling
there's
the
nothing
flames.
really
Yeah.
special about your life. You just do what you do.
Exactly.
Right?
They just
And
see
now
it through.
the baby, that's very exciting. Now you have to be.
These
really
two are
excited
selling the
about
show pretty convincingly.
The last
Wow.
Watch these two dullards sit
This
around all
is
day.
they're not even. Ellen's doing all the talking, and they're here to promote a reality show of them with a camera following them.
You're not showing yet. The last time you were here, you were teaching me some sit-ups that you claim to do 1,000 a day, which, you know, I'm doing 50 a day. I don't think you do 1,000 a day. 50 is killing me.
Right.
Really,
you should roll in a staircase and have him kick her down.
That's the exercise I do. I lay on my back and he does push-ups over my face.
All right.
That he talks in his little rap accent. Makes me nauseous. But then again, I'm sitting here with fucking 4 zilches and he's fucking Britney Spears. The nerve of me to criticize him.
He's doing something right. Yeah.
Fat pig I am.
Anthony, what do you know about this Vonage, the broadband phone company thing?
Oh, I know that there's it's an easy process to get hooked up to Vonage. I know it's a broadband phone company, the broadband phone company, and it's phone service over your broadband phone line. That's cable or DSL. Why don't you tell them about the simple 3-step process, Opie, to getting Vonage?
All right. Step 1, you order Vonage.
Yeah.
Step 2, you receive the hardware.
Yeah.
Step 3, you plug into your voice adapter. And step 4,
wait.
plug into your home phone.
but it says just a simple 1, 2, 3-step process.
Well, they still haven't fixed the copy. They don't know how to count to 3.
3-step process,
yeah,
4 steps.
They're a brilliant phone company, but they don't know how to count to 3.
You know what it is?
What can I tell you?
They spent all their time and energy figuring this out.
Right.
So they can't be bothered with how many processes it takes, how many steps to a process.
What is step 2 again?
Receive hardware.
That is a little literal, isn't it? Step 1, pick up phone to make call. Step 2, hang up phone. Step 3, walk away from phone to continue life. Jesus. Idiots.
Well, however many steps it takes.
All right.
The quality, just like your regular phone, you can't tell the difference. And plans start as low as just $14.99 a month. Unlimited calling to anywhere in U.S., Canada, and Puerto Rico for just $24.99 a month. Portability. What about portability, Opie?
Well, listen to this, Bill. You can take hardware to anywhere that has broadband and call using your number and use it without having to pay long distance.
Let's say you're going to be away somewhere for any length of time, right? You take your equipment with you. You hook it up to broadband somewhere else. All of a sudden, people call your number at home. You're not home. You're away. And then all of a sudden, ring, ring, hello. You're somewhere else completely different.
That is convenient.
Isn't that damn convenient?
I got this weird thing, too, with my computer desk.
Yeah.
Where it says, never use a hotel desk again. Just bring this desk with you and set it up in your room and place your laptop on it.
Exactly. Portability. That's your phone number, Buster. And you're taking it with you.
That's right. And who the hell has a cell phone these days?
Right.
Why not just lug all your home equipment?
Tired of those hotel refrigerators?
Are you insane? Are you a mad person?
I think that's a good idea.
You know how many times your cell phone... First of all, some people don't have your cell phone number. Other times, you don't get a signal, stupid signal, like, oh, take your walkie-talkie with you, Jim. Why don't you do that? Hi, breaker 19.
He was just stating the obvious, Anthony. Everyone was thinking it.
There are places I don't get a signal, this is really helpful. If you can get a broadband connection in the Lincoln Tunnel when your cell phone dies, you plug it right in and make a call.
Let me ask you something.
Yes, Anthony.
Do you have a home telephone, Jimmy?
You bet I do, Ant.
And you have a cell phone?
I certainly.
Why? Why don't you get rid of your home phone if you got a cell phone? Come on, smart guy.
It'd be kind of hard to walk down 57th Street using my broadband connection and making a phone call from my home phone.
Why don't you get rid of your home phone? You have a cell phone. It should be good for any phone call you need to make. Why do you need people to call your house?
I like to have that home number. And I wish I could bring it with me sometimes, but I can't.
See? Do you check your messages when you get home from vacation or something like that?
I do.
See?
Also, good point, because I'm moving soon, and on my Verizon, I don't know what to do with my phone number.
See?
You can take this phone with you.
What?
Take the number with you.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Oh, my God.
Vonage comes with all the features the other phone companies charge you for. Voicemail, call waiting, caller ID, three-way calling, forwarding, all those fun features. And you have the ability to keep your home phone number with Vonage. No need to switch to a new number, Buster. And it's easy to order Vonage. You receive your router.
How many steps?
Plug your broadband connection. Huh?
How many steps to order Vonage?
I think there's one step. You just call 1-800-581-4866 as my chair goes down, or go to Vonage.com, VONAGE.
First step. Step 39, hit enter. Step 40, move mouse and select.
No contracts, no hassles, if I may use the vernacular of the 60s, so you can begin saving on your phone bill right away. Sign up today, 1-800-581-4866, 1-800-581-4VON, V-O-N. Vonage, the broadband phone company.
That's right, Anthony.
Might as well just throw that copy away. I doubt we'll ever be reading it again. Thanks, Jimmy.
They just need to reword it a little bit, because it's actually, if I could switch my home phone, I would get that service. If it will help me keep my home phone number, I would certainly get that.
Oh, well, oh, they're good for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to lose my home phone number.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll continue next. Stay there. We're back with the Opie and Anthony program. Bill Burr sitting in with us today. Go to BillBurr.com to see what he's up to. Is this story true, you think, Ant? You're doing some investigating over there, I see.
Well, I just checked Snopes.com, my favorite site for checking out urban legends and rumors and myths, and it hasn't popped up as true or false or anything. It's just not there. Maybe the story's too new.
If it's true, it could be the greatest story ever.
I would hope they would add this and dispel it if it's false, or say that it's true. Here we go. Lion mutilates 42 midgets in Cambodian ring fight. Spectators cheered as an entire Cambodian midget fighting league, squared off against an African lion. Who knew there were midget fighting leagues over there?
Hold on there, Billy. I'm sorry.
The fight was slated when an angry fan contested Yang Sihamani, president of the CMFL. That can't be real.
It's bullshit.
Because why would the acronym be in English like that? CMFL. This is so fake.
Cambodian Midget Fighting League.
Yeah, claiming that one lion could defeat his entire league of 42 fighters. Sihamani takes great pride in the league he helped create, as was conveyed in a recent advertising campaign for the CMFL that stated his midgets will take on anything, man, beast, or machine. I guess they set up this match between an African lion. It was shipped to centrally located Kampong Chang.
Wow.
Kampong Chang.
That was a good try.
Especially
that one, man.
Chang.
C-H-H.
That's bullshit.
A with a over the A.
Yeah.
And they put an African lion, Panthera leo, in parentheses.
Yeah.
No one would write that in a news story, the official lion name.
Yeah.
No one would do that.
Well, it's a sanctioned fight, Jim.
Right.
I mean, the lion has to have a name.
Good point.
The event, which took place Saturday, April 30th, in the city's Coliseum, the Cambodian government allowed the fight to take place under the condition they receive a 50% commission on each ticket sold, and that no cameras would be allowed in the arena.
No evidence.
Proof.
Right.
Bullshit. Of course.
The fight was called in only 12 minutes, after which 28 fighters were declared dead, while the other 14 suffered severe injuries, including broken bones and lost limbs, rendering them unable to fight back.
So what, they just waved the towel and the lion was like, put his paws in the air. It's over. They just called it TKO.
Sihamani was quoted before the fight stating that he felt since his fighters outnumbered the lion 42-1 that they could outwit and outmuscle the lion. Unfortunately, he was wrong. I don't believe this story.
How do you outwit a lion?
Exactly.
A couple of brain teasers.
Brain teasers. I declare shenanigans.
Oh, hey.
Tomfoolery.
This is bullshit.
Erica, what's up?
Hello, Erica?
Hey, how are you?
Girl. Hi, girl.
Hi, what's up?
We're talking to you. Let's go.
Did you see how that article's fake?
How?
It says it on there. Did you see this printout of the sheet somewhere on it? I don't know exactly where it was, but we were all reading it at work, and then all of a sudden someone caught it that says this article is fake, or it says like fake news or something of that sort on it.
Oh, really?
So you guys declared shenanigans as well?
Yes, we did.
Well, I don't see anything that says fake news on this one.
Oh, right here.
Yeah?
I'm sorry?
Oh, is that it right there?
No, it's over there. Right?
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right, thank you. Ted in South Dakota. Ted?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, Ted.
The article's absolutely fake. It's a guy and his friends would argue about 40 midgets versus a lion. So he wrote up a little press release for his group of friends showed it to the guy, and it somehow got leaked.
Somehow he said
It got
send it
leaked?
out.
Got leaked
how it got
like
leaked.
they're in the White House.
Yeah.
It got leaked.
Out of the circle of friends.
This wasn't
And then
supposed to
somebody
go
on
out.
Fox News took it and said, wow.
You know what this could do to our re-election?
National security.
Come on.
Somehow got leaked.
Yeah, it got
Bunch
leaked.
of dope smoking pot in their apartment, and somehow
Send
it
it
got
out.
leaked. Right, Jesus.
Like I'm leaking this call. This is awful. Goodbye.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Jesus. Brother Joe in studio looking really pissed off.
Traffic sucks, man.
Yeah, traffic's always fun.
No, we left at 8 o'clock, man. We left Long Island at 8 o'clock.
Oh, that's
3
a good
hours.
time.
Oh my! Why
That's a
would
good
you
time
live
to
in
leave.
Long Island?
Rush
It's the
hour.
fucking worst place on earth.
The pinnacle of the free world, New York City, trying to drive in on one highway. That's wonderful.
Fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why live on Long Island?
Dude, just the traffic. It's enraging how bad it
It is.
Always.
It's more
Stinks.
bang for the buck when you buy a home.
That's
really,
it.
that's basically it.
Because, Jimmy, some
Only reason.
people appreciate the suburbs. They appreciate going to a home with a backyard, perhaps a picket fence.
Dude, no, if I
maybe
could-
a two-car garage.
I don't disagree with you, but I would live in Jersey. It's just a little easier in Manhattan.
If I could afford a hovel in New York City, a hovel, I'd live there.
Before Jersey.
Now, Jersey's great, man.
Stop it. Look, I
Really?
love all our fans in Jersey, but your state stinks.
No, I like Jersey.
Oh, you were born there.
What's wrong with Jersey?
Nothing, it's
Like-
fine.
I don't like Jersey. I
Why?
would not. I just don't want to say I live in Jersey.
What about north of the George Washington Bridge? That's a real nice area.
That's very nice up there, but
Jersey's
it's-
nicer
it's-
than Long Island.
Then you're fighting the same battle as Manhattan.
Train, take a
As
train.
I don't want to take a train. I drive on a daily
No, but I mean,
basis.
Think
I
about all
like
the material
freedom.
you'll get listening to the common man going to work every day.
Yeah,
No,
Anthony.
the last thing I ever want to do is ride a train to work. No, I'm not a
not
train
American.
guy. I like driving. That way I could leave when I want. You're not at the mercy of a train schedule.
You
could
support the
stop off
troops?
and get some eggs, bread, maybe some milk on the way home.
Ope did it for years.
You could pull up in your own vehicle, in your nice little house, like I said, with the picket fence, with the gal, your best gal, waiting at the door when you pull your vehicle up in the driveway. Hi, honey. Hello, dear. How was work? Just fine. And when you get home, you sit in your comfy easy chair, turn on the television, and light up a Lucky Strike cigarette, knowing that within a blast radius of a small atomic bomb, there isn't a Negro to be found in your neighborhood. That's how I like it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I enjoy the suburbs in this great land of ours. Thank you. Maybe I don't want to live in an apartment building, Jimmy. An apartment building where you could be all nice and keep a nice place, and then if someone that lives above you or below you or next to you is a slob, some of his what they call cockroaches come underneath the woodwork.
I imagine some buildings would have roaches. Not the one I'm living in.
You sure about that? What if there's a dirty animal that lives there?
Can't happen.
No?
Impossibility.
All right,
Jim's
all right.
building.
I'll give you that one. Okay.
Jim's
How
a
about
big
noise?
act. You can tell by the T-shirt he got out there on the circuit.
That's right. Comedy store, Hollywood shirt. What about noise?
Jim's moving on up.
How about people above you
That is
walking?
something-
I
you can have
hate that.
It's annoying.
People with their TVs up too loud.
For me, I like living in New York, though. I mean, I've been in suburbs my whole life, though. So
You do business in the city a lot, though.
Dude, it's my whole life is here.
But he works here, right? He'd have to come in on a daily basis
I would've-
at night.
I would have bought in Hoboken for less money, but I mean, to commute in again, to come back and do spots at night, it
Right.
just would have been a nightmare. It would have been too much.
Yeah, if my driving was during rush hour, I'm sure I'd go insane.
Yeah.
And I'd have to move probably into Manhattan.
And I just think Jersey, I only said Jersey just for the traffic. You can hit bad traffic at the Lincoln, but it's just less. Long Island, I've done the LIE.
It is a mess.
To me, it's the worst traffic in the country.
It is
So you
just
figure
because
it's
people
what,
wanna be there.
45 minutes an hour from where I am to
Yeah.
get into the city when there's no traffic? 3 hours, man.
It burns me. It's
3
20
hours.
minutes from my house.
And you know what?
20 minutes
Oh, I
from
know.
where
I know
I
where you-
live,
I
and
know
it
where
has
you live.
taken me over 2 hours to drive what takes 20 minutes.
You know
when
what
there's no
causes
traffic.
most of that shit, though? It's the assholes at the light that wait for that wait like 15 seconds before they take off when the light turns green, or the one guy that
Gotta
goes
get
through.
on.
Yeah, the one guy that goes through, and there's the second guy. You see a gap of 10 cars could have gone.
Absolutely.
When you're in a
Every
left turn
fucking
lane
light.
and the arrow comes up and you're back a few cars, and you're waiting, and finally you see that first car slowly go around, and he's all happy, he made it, and he's going to make sure that 5 or 8 or 10 people behind him didn't make it. Oh, you just want road rage. I love the road rage.
As soon as that light blinks green, my wrist is on the whole, immediately.
Yeah, you got
Blink!
You have to. You have to. Get them moving.
Because I practice what I preach. When the light turns, I go.
I have and also pedestrians here in Manhattan just piss me off. Practice what I preach. Pedestrians are the worst here in Manhattan. They take up lanes where you're supposed to be driving. When the little don't walk thing used to actually be words when people spoke English in this city. But now it's just hieroglyphics. There's a walking guy, there's a hand that says stop. And when the hand says stop, the people will stand in the lane that you're actually trying to pass other vehicles in, waiting for it to go. They're standing in the road. That's why when pedestrians get run over, I'm not really too concerned. I don't care because I know they weren't up on the sidewalk.
That's hilarious.
So,
back when they spoke English.
Back
when there was no immigrants in New York City.
English. Back in the old days.
When you could walk through this vast city of ours speaking English and lighting Lucky Strike cigarettes, not with greasy Puerto Ricans walking around.
It used to be a wonderful place in 1650. And now I found this little feature of the Escalade.
Oh man, go ahead.
That is wonderful.
Listen,
it
makes the little boxing glove that comes out and whacks
It's
people
almost
like
as good as the
rascal.
Little Rascals boxing glove. It's a little feature of the Escalade. When you drive by and somebody's standing in your way in one of those lanes, and you beep, so they step back and they give you that look. I go, I'm driving over here. They step back a little, and I hit my windshield washer. Now, it's on my windshield wiper blade, the washer. So when it swings out, a wave of washer fluid splashes all over anybody that's even near the right side of my vehicle. And I just get them all wet.
I just hock up a good loogie.
No, this is good. You don't have to roll a window down. You could keep going. It's completely
you could
automatic.
feign confusion, like...
Yeah, I don't know. I'm washing my window. I'm washing my window.
It just happens to be at the same time I'm yelling motherfucker and jetting my middle finger at you.
Occasionally, I'll do it for no reason
I was
whatsoever.
gonna say, he just does it-
because
he just-
somebody's standing there.
Yeah, he just does it for fun.
And when they get splashed, they look up. And they kind of look around, and I laugh my ass off.
What kind of truck is it?
It's an Escalade.
You just wanted to do that.
He's ripping me off again. Anthony had to get an Escalade, Robin, because I have one. He's a clone. Shut up. I had mine first. Copied me, Robin. You tie a bandana around it. Tell him, Fred. Ass munch. That's a fun thing. You gotta surely.
Yeah, so we're going to be over at BB King's on Friday. Jimmy,
no
I'm
one's heard
not
the-
as tactful as you.
No one's heard the multitude of commercials that have played every break.
Yeah, I know.
BB King's?
You guys have been great. Yeah, we're doing the pre-U2 show party. It's the first show over at Madison Square Garden on the 21st. And on the 20th, this Friday, we'll be at BB King's doing 2 hours of U2.
I may actually stop by and see that because a friend of mine is a waitress there at BB King, so maybe I'll go by.
Cool. Very cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a little taste.
That was the demo.
Wow. You too.
That was the yeah, it does, right? That's the point.
Tribute bands. All the rage these days.
It's really good.
All the rage.
It's silly, man. We were down in Virginia a couple of days ago, and you can't believe how many of your fans came out to see the band.
A lot of the stupid ONA fans down there.
You know when there's somebody
Animals,
in the back going like, throwing out these non sequiturs. They're just like,
Are they heckling the band?
Monster Rain. Not really. No. Yeah, but you would get comments like that all the time.
Yeah.
You got like one guy in the back going, Brother Joe. So I know where they're from.
Yeah.
And then you'd hear someone yell out shit dick. I mean, without
the battle
fail.
cry.
Yeah.
Shit dick!
The battle cry of the ONA Army.
The best line was Jimmy. What you two and shit dick? What shit dick? Bloody shit dick? That was great. That was a master line.
This is you too, right here, right? You're supposed to be yelling that. Yeah! Let's kill it, karaoke. He was just lose their shit. He lost it.
Wouldn't you just do that?
Yeah.
Go to karaoke. Yeah, any of this.
Oh, no, it's not done yet. The chorus, man.
Oh, we thought you just stopped after 45 seconds. So why would you spend all that money to go see U2 when you can just go down
exactly.
to B.B. King's?
Exactly my point.
And they don't mind singing the old hits.
That's right.
They're not going to sit there pushing their new album.
It's not about the new stuff.
Although we do like 3 off of the new record already.
The hits.
And 2.5 hours of straight through.
Hold on, I want to see if this guy is going to say it.
Oh, no.
Anthony Fedorov on Tony Danza.
Yeah, we had him on earlier. We told him to say hi to Tony for us.
He's probably like, there's no way guys from radio show would just turn up the volume on this and watch TV.
Hello from Opie and Anthony.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So, that moment, what does that feel like? I mean, you've been through a lot by then, right?
Yeah.
So what does that feel like, that moment? I mean, are you happy you did it?
I'm thrilled that I did it. You know, it's just at that moment I was hoping that I was gonna, go on to next week, and at the same time
we can't watch more TV. Someone will monitor this. He's not gonna
when he walked out, balloons should have come down for celebrating the 15,000th pointless guest in a row on that show.
Oh, you're the one. You're the 50,000th pointless asshole guest on my show. I've run out of things to think about. Well, asking me stupid questions.
I'm really happy for Carrie and Bo. They're the right 3 people are there.
Fucking phony motherfuckers. God, they're awful.
Through her tears.
Now listen, we're just friends. I'm friends with everybody there. I mean, it's just you get it.
You fucker.
No, you
hey,
go
my
through
name's
this
Tony.
Process,
Yours is
amazing
Anthony.
Experience, and you
Let's
get
roll on that.
And
No.
it's
I have nothing to ask you.
And,
we can open with that. We're just going to riff on that.
Riff on the fact that, the pre-interview. All right, your name, my name, the same. That's good. Hey, did you take a taxi here? Because I was on a show. Taxi, we can kind of go on that. Right? Do you wear shoes?
All right, well, Joe's band's going to be at B.B. King's Friday, May 20th at 10:30 p.m.
Thank you, sir. We're giving away tickets, too. We're giving away 4 pairs of tickets.
To the real show.
No. No. To the fake show.
Of course.
Which sounds the same as the real show, actually.
All right. Tickets, giveaway, when?
Oh, right now.
That's good. You could compare.
You're going to make our guys work?
You do some on-air ticket giveaways.
I don't think we've ever given anything away on this show.
No. Well, there you go.
It's almost a year we're here.
I'm donating.
I don't think we've ever given away anything. Do you know how that works?
I forgot how you give stuff
away. How do you do a giveaway?
Ben said you call in.
Brother Joe has tickets for U2 at the Garden, so call in. Fantastic. Dude, that's great. What are you waving? Eric Hawk, what?
What happened?
That's too close. I was over-modulating on the microphone.
You're telling the great Brother Joe how to work a microphone?
I'm telling Aunt's family what to do?
Wow. It's okay. I've learned how to listen, man.
Now we got a problem. I thought it was just fine, Aunt. Did you think it was fine?
You straighten my brother out. Smack my brother around.
He was over-modulating 2 decibels at a time. Players couldn't get an iPod at the table.
What are you holding up? You got something fun for us today?
No.
Why are you holding up CDs?
I had this. I didn't know if you still had the one that I gave you.
Okay.
You don't give me free tickets. I give you free tickets.
The Corleone family I couldn't think of anything other than the actual line, so I got it all.
You goddamn tribute bands really make me laugh.
I'd get you a gig at B.B. King's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Drugs tickets for everybody. I stink.
All right, we got the phones lit. We got the phones lit.
That's
Chinese tickets.
kind of like a small little white flavorful ticket that you chew.
Oh, really? Oh, good. Are they calling for tickets?
Yeah.
Nice.
How are we going to give them away?
Just give them away. I'm glad someone's calling.
Caller number 7.
Yeah.
107.7.
The Garden box office.
I know. What was the name?
We'll take the 202nd caller.
What was the name of the song parody played today that I donated to the shows some years back?
Oh.
There you go.
How about the first 4 callers? Get the tickets.
Yeah, I like that
down,
too.
Jesus.
I like that myself.
Let's give them to people that live all the way over
caller
there.
number 198. Sorry.
Yeah, from California.
We'll give them out to people in California.
These are U2 tickets for the Garden. So if you,
Jesus Christ.
dude, that's fantastic. You guys got 4 pairs of U2 tickets, Brother Joe.
Backstage.
No, it's
yes.
You know what it is, man. It's actually just, it's us over at BB King's. But, hey, you never know who might be there.
The after party.
Oh, surprise guest.
The return of Laird?
No. Oh, my God.
Shoot
that
the
son of a
hostage.
bitch will never make a return.
He said, shoot the hostage.
Some of the members of Physical Graffiti might show up. The Led Zeppelin tribute band.
Oh, my God.
Who's going to show up?
Oh, who the hell knows?
Oh, wow.
You never know, man.
Oh, hey.
Bono's got an apartment in the city. They're playing at Madison Square Garden on the 21st. Anything could happen, right?
BB King's very popular.
BB King.
What's the most surprise drop-in guest you've ever had?
Uh-oh.
Stalker fucking Patty. That's about it, man.
You heard it here, people.
I love you,
Stalker Patty might show up.
Yeah.
Well, we can't play What Do We Learn on the show today, Anthony, because the phones are jammed trying to win tickets
Oh,
to Joe's show. Thanks,
I
Joe.
don't give them away. Take some names.
I don't want to blow
I don't know
the
how
gig,
this shit
but
works.
There's a rumor that Travis may go to one of these shows. So, folks,
Our own Travis.
That's right.
Might show up.
Nice.
Catch a picture with him.
All right, well.
Oh, there's the music.
This is the time of the show where we play What Do We Learn, but we're not going to get that done today.
When was the last time we actually played What Did We Learn?
That lion didn't eat all those midgets.
I learned that.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
I learned that I'll be performing very shortly in Cleveland and Washington, D.C., finally.
Ooh, look at you.
Yeah, tickets, I have to get the information. That did really help.
We learned XM is being clobbered by Sirius because people can buy XM units.
Right?
Yeah.
And we're 70% of the satellite radio market, and you can't find Sirius units. But for some reason, that translates into us being clobbered by Sirius.
Anyway, everyone's gearing up for me going over to satellite. And they're getting clobbered, XM. You know, they're getting clobbered. In fact, I was over at Sirius the other day. I said, I want to give away some free radios. They go,
we don't have
we can't even keep them in stock. Beyond AM, beyond FM, it's XM satellite radio.
That'll add to the confusion.
We can't even keep them in stock.
We can't even keep them in stock. Stop it.
That's like a standard manager answer.
Yeah.
You know, if someone comes, where are these products? We can't even keep them in stock.
The shelves can't support the units. They're so heavy. That's why.
That's it.
Can I state what I learned?
Oh,
I
yeah.
learned that old bag does not know how to give a blowjob.
No. The tip.
I was wrong.
And you do?
Oh.
And you do?
I don't even fight back anymore.
I learned that that Bill Burr's CD is available.
Oh, yes, let's get
on
it.
eatabullet.com.
Oh, no.
You go to the merchandise section, and Bill's new CD is called Trinkets I Own Made from Gorilla Hands, and you can get it there.
I'm such a big fan of Jim Norton that his picture is on the cover of my CD.
Bill Burr, you got 5 seconds. What do you want to promote? BillBurr.com?
Yeah, BillBurr.com.
Thanks for coming by, Bill.
How much your shit is worth?
Yeah.
Lifts her dress up, it's strapped on. It's made of wood.
Signed by Teddy Roosevelt.
That I saw that impressed me is like this, but it has a strap that goes around your thigh, and the strap has got a hole in it. So this is on his thigh, and then you straddle it and ride up and down on it.
Oh, great.
I see.
You got the picture? Mm-hmm. Go to a sex store and ask about strap-on.
What? More silliness. That just makes everyone laugh and uncomfortable.
This woman's
You're strapping
to your thigh.
She's riding your leg?
She's riding your
now
thigh.
on your thigh. As she looks
trying
at
to
your
get away.
useless cock.
Yeah, as far as possible from your tiny, insignificant cock.
Could you strap it on your ankle? Just get me as far away from that useless little nothing noodle.
I don't want to look at that little fleshy pigtail, which did nothing for me. So can I just face away from you while fucking your foot?
Can I strap this on one of your friends and not use it, and use his cock?
How about
while you're on vacation?
Like, just leave.
Why don't? This is for people who don't have the fucking nerve to break up with their boyfriend.
Right.
Dump the guy already.
How about some bubble wrap to shove in that big box of hers? Maybe she's the problem.
There you go.
A strap-on for your thigh, though.
Yeah, that's
My
pretty
God,
embarrassing.
man.
Now you're just taking his cock right out of the equation. That's it. Useless.
another bigger cock right next to his, just a reminder.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
If you didn't think it was small enough, let's just put a real man's cock right next to it, and you could stare at that.
And if that doesn't work, hire Michael Madsen to come over and tie him up, and then just fuck him in front of him.
Chain him to the toilet.
Good. Said him 4 times in that joke.
Starker Patty. Oi, Starker Patty.
Yes. Hi. I think I'm getting an education from.
I'm thinking for the lady, it's a huge turn on knowing you're getting railed by a huge one too.
Yeah, and when you pull out that huge hog and she sees it, that's part of it. You don't want this little stub.
Yeah.
I think it definitely matters to them, because anytime anybody of any sort of size, they see it, they lose their minds.
Yeah.
Anytime they go to those, what are those Chippendale clubs that I've heard about?
Right. See? The girls go there. They don't want to see little things.
Exactly. There's no average guy coming
howdy.
out there. Yeah, no, everybody comes out there is packing.
That's it. They
So
want
it
to see a
definitely
guy
matters.
dressed as a cowboy come out and rip his pants off and go, "Hello, I'm Ben Sparks." Shake their hand with his cock.
Ben's cock probably only gets half hard all the time. He just reminds me of one of those guys. His cock will probably he'll just hold it to keep it from dangling, but it's just so big you don't
If the
even
body
notice.
has decided any more blood and he'd pass out.
Yeah,
You just
Ben
get a limited
Sparks
supply.
is packing?
Oh, it's awful.
Well, what a fucking dilemma for a woman, huh?
It's been an ongoing thing. Jimmy and I think he's packing.
We don't know
But we're
what's
not-
going on.
Yeah.
It's just a massive lump down between his legs.
We're not sure if he just has one of those big balls
Huge
or
balls,
something.
or if he's got a huge
Had a hernia?
mule.
Maybe he had a hernia.
But you have to look at it. It makes him so uncomfortable. He just covers it with his little hands.
Oh, he's all
Hides it.
ashamed. When he comes in here, we all stare at it, and he gets all ashamed and puts his bottle of whatever he's drinking in front of it or newspaper. Very shamed.
Yeah.
By his
Yeah,
huge
no,
hog.
see right there, I would think that maybe that's a big ball.
Yeah, you think
Because-
it's nuts?
Yeah, no, because I would think that there's a confidence, a swagger
Yeah.
that comes with packing. I don't think
That he doesn't have.
Yeah.
Not if it caused you trouble, though. Not if a gym teacher would poke it and go, "Did you steal something?" And kind of feel it and touch it. My friend Marvin had a security guard because Marvin had a big cock. We were stealing Star Wars figures, and the guy searched us. But Marvin, I guess, had a huge bulge, and the guy asked me to leave the room. I remember he asked Marvin. He goes, pull your thing aside, your shorts aside. We were really young. He wanted to make sure that he didn't have any Star Wars figures in there.
Yeah. Nice.
Old
Kind of an
Boba
odd-
Fett cock.
Left there.
2 little fingers. Give yourself a little one.
She's laying back with pleasure finally, and you're just staring at her, wondering what her throat would look like open as you shove it in and out of her.
In and out, in and out.
Hate her
in
for
and out.
needing that.
Oh.
So he'd use that after he's ejaculated or something like that.
Oh, all right.
What about using a vibrator?
Never tried it.
Well, now, think about this. Is your partner fairly open-minded and fairly liberated?
Somewhat.
Okay. What if you had intercourse, okay, he ejaculated, and then you got out your handy-dandy little vibrator, and he would use the vibrator on you for vaginal stimulation?
Yeah, that just says you can't satisfy me.
Yeah.
You finish up and then...
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Finish up with the disgusting thing you do and then make sure you take care of me.
At that point, we're reaching for the remote and then turning on ESPN. Yeah, no, really. We're going to help you out now.
Oh.
That's what I do now.
How would your woman feel after you had sex if she had an orgasm? If you're just sit back and then you hollowed something out and fucked it right in front of her? That would bother a woman.
I'm going to bring in a blow-up doll now and just start humping it on the bed here next to you.
You put this cheese in the microwave for 40 seconds and then hump it while looking at a picture of anyone.
Try that.
You could try that. How about there's a new toy out. It's not exactly new. It's called a strap-on. And the one that...
What the hell? What? Did she say new toy?
Yeah.
For her.
And then debunked it a little bit, saying, well, not that new.
Yeah, but I realize how she gets away with it is she's just so old that even there's nothing arousing or even interesting about it.
No.
And you take out your handy-dandy little...
Handy-dandy. Oh.
She sounds like she's talking about antiques, trying to figure out, how much they're worth.
Yeah. This is great. This is a handy-dandy. This is new. It's an old friend of mine, Eli Whitney. It's called the Cotton Gin. Break it out and use it. Brand new item.
You show up at that traveling road show where they kind of touch...
I was going to say, that's kind of an odd-shaped cock.
And then he had me leave the room. The security guy had me leave the room.
Yeah.
So there's something creepy going on there.
Did you peek in?
No, I didn't think twice until many years later. That I'm like, wow, that was kind of. I didn't,
Good.
at the time.
Security guard sucking on Jabba the Hutt's head.
Little carbon freeze all over his face.
Let's go back to the clip here, boys.
Is there, but it's not that it's highly exciting. Now, there are penis augmentation toys, and I don't have any of them here, but they're like a sleeve that slides over the penis.
Oh, I see.
And that makes the penis feel bigger in your vagina.
Oh, okay.
The problem is, for him, it covers his penis completely, so he doesn't get any sensations of thrusting.
How awful is your life when you have to put what is like a toilet paper roll over your cock to make your woman feel good? That's got to be
I know
really
it's small,
awful.
but I can augment it.
Augment it for you.
With
I'll
this
augment
device.
this one, baby. You're going to love my augmentation.
You got to break that out of the drawer and
there was
put
one
it on in front of her.
There was one that I saw once in I think it was the back of Swank magazine.
Yeah.
And it's like a piece of a dildo. Looks like about 3 or 4 inches of dick, and then the rest of it is like a thick-skinned condom that rolls down over your dick. So you'd put this tip on your tip and then roll the rest down over your dick, and now you have this what amounts to a dildo that's filled with half of your dick.
Wow. How small are you where you have a dick and you still need a strap-on?
You still need a strap-on. That's pretty much it. It's a strap-on that goes over your dick.
Wouldn't she just be laughing at you?
Oh, of course.
You look just silly.
Silly with that thing.
That's got to be a mood kill. You're like fucking it really well. It's like, oh, quick, augment it.
Augment your cock.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just get a dildo and just use it with your hand? You still maintain some of your manhood, you know what I mean? Rub it out with your...
Bill Burr in studio today as well, Anthony.
Hi, Angel.
How you been?
What's going on?
Well, we're...
headphones are flying all over. It's tangled in his chair.
We're playing clips from this Sue Johansson, Bill.
You ever hear of her? Some Canuck old woman, grandma.
No.
She does a sex advice show, pretty graphic, on the Oxygen Network. You watch much Oxygen?
No.
If Lifetime isn't gay enough for you, then you go to Oxygen, the Oxygen Network. I don't even think I've passed it by on my cable. Have you ever stopped on the Oxygen Network?
I just look at that.
Wow, imagine a commercial.
Is it one of those channels that it's like half the time it's on and then the other half it's like
it's
ESPN 3 or something?
Wow,
I get really confused sometimes with my cable system. I don't know. I really don't know where the Oxygen
I don't even know where it is,
But she's like, what, some Canadian Dr. Ruth kind of thing?
Yeah, but she's
grandma.
Like, she realized she had to take it to the extreme. So where Dr. Ruth would normally go, I don't talk about things like that, like really doesn't get that graphic. This granny just doesn't care.
She picks up.
Stick it up the ass. She's like really graphic. Picks
Nice.
up the slack.
Yeah, we're in the middle. We should start from the beginning so Bill is with us here. She's talking about if size matters, Bill.
Yeah.
Oh.
A question a lot of ladies want to know.
And the other thing that's important for you to know is that the top 2/3 of the vagina really has no nerve endings.
Right.
You know, when you're wearing a tampon, can you feel it?
No.
No, because there's nobody home up there. So, having a big penis banging around in there really isn't much benefit. The only thing is that there's that feeling of fullness, of containment.
Right.
You're aware that something is there, but...
Fullness. Containment.
You're aware that something's there.
Yeah.
I sense that there's a large member.
There's a disturbance in the vagina. I sense a disturbance. I sense a fullness. But isn't that part of what's good about having size?
I'm thinking,